Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 79 of Bardic Quest. In this week's episode, our heroes continue their cunning plan to rescue Johann from his unjust imprisonment. Thorik and Saga execute a daring distraction to keep the guards occupied, while Sergei sneaks into the Townmaster's hall with the help of Sildar Hallwinter. But can they reach Johann before the guards catch on? Let's find out. So without further ado, let's get into this week's episode of Bardic Quest.
Saga, maybe we could start an argument and just sort of a moving argument with,
each other?
Sure, about blaming each other, that sort of shit.
If you mention my name, it might prick up a few more ears.
I'll try. I'm not exactly an actor.
I know, acting's really difficult for all of us, but we're going to have to try. Or just make noise,
Go on, you start it. I'll respond.
Sure, and I sweep the door and after you. And then just the closest sort of. Thorik's not really sure how to start because also he's lived a quite sort of sheltered life of rule following and being kind of jaded about it, and he just kind of looks at a sort of pile of rubbish and just kind of pushes it over as a start. Then takes his hammer and kind of like just smashes it into a fence or a wall.
Okay. Saga's gonna lean in and go, I mean, I could just punch you in the face, and then I mean I'll pull my punch, but
do that in front of them if you want to, and he'll just shout, "You let Sergei go! He's a criminal!
He saved my life,
and now Johann is rotting in a cell because of you." And he won't push.
How dare you?
He'll pretend to push Saga and then like push something else over.
Yeah,
like,
and she'll do the thing where she's been pushed and like a beat, and then she goes, "Ah!"
We go out to the main street and then
into something.
We go out to the main street and just be like, "Take your hands off me!" And he just like picks himself up from his scruff and just throws himself into the street really noisily with his limbs and shield flailing, knocks something else over.
I knew it. I knew you were on their side, you traitor.
The law is the law. And it feels dirty and sort of no one's around. Like, I don't believe.
Can I get a performance check from? In fact, I'll let the two of you decide whoever's rolling is rolling with advantage, or the assist from the other.
You should roll.
Me? Oh God, you know what?
I don't imagine either of you are proficient in performance.
No,
I have a -1.
I have a 0. Okay, it's good.
Yeah, you're great compared to me.
18.
Okay, great. So as you're causing this ruckus, you do see a handful of guards, about 4 of them, on the front door steps of the hall, nudge each other and start making a beeline for the 2 of you. Sergei, you and Sildar are hearing all of this commotion from within the house. Just down the street from you.
I believe that's our cue, Sildar. I will clock one of them and I will cast disguise self.
Okay. And you start to shift, and your clothing shifts to the appearance of armor and almost like a semi-covered face with the helmet that you're now wearing.
Okay.
Sildar looks you up and down, and he says, "I think that'll do."
Good. Take me to the harbour.
Right? Are you mimicking my voice?
Mimicking your No, I'm talking like how all the guards talk.
Right. It's not very good. And he walks out and makes his way towards the Townmaster's hall.
Nice. I will follow him close behind.
Okay.
Trying to, under my breath, perfect what his voice is. Not very good. It's not very good. It's not.
Thorik just sort of indicates his shield to Saga, like, just go hit.
She's gonna like charge at him and like just scream and charge at him, aiming for the fields. But yeah,
and
playing the part.
These guards at this point are just running in and trying to like pull each of you away from each other. You've kind of got like two on each of you. What would you like to do in response?
Oh, Saga's properly struggling. I mean, get your hands off me!
All right. Could I get a strength check? Are you trying to break free?
Yes, because that's believable. Yes.
Okay.
Thorik's doing the same.
All right. Could I get a strength check from, first of all, you, Saga?
Oh God, that is a 7. That is not good.
Against a 19.
Yeah.
Thorik?
12.
Against an 11.
Ooh.
So Saga, you're kind of held back by these two guards, but Thorik, you just managed to kind of break yourself free of their grasp. What are you doing?
I tackle Saga to break
Yeah.
with the intent of breaking their grip on her.
All right, let's do another contested strength check then, just to see.
Let's go.
For both of us?
For just you, Thorik.
For anyone popping in now.
21.
Oh, that's good because they rolled a 19. So yeah, you tackle Saga to the ground, which pushes the other two guards away. As you kind of pin her to the ground.
I whisper in her ear. Run.
Oh, okay. She like curls her legs underneath her and pushes him off.
And he's like,
He goes, get your hands off me, and then bolts. She bolts.
And Thorik, I almost imagine you just flinging yourself into barrels and all sorts.
He probably thinks that he's gonna just like fake it, but she just full on just like frog kicks him. He's like, he's winded. He's like, oh my God.
Into like a pile of hay.
Yeah. So glad you were there. Like, there's a chicken next to him just going, and he gets up and bolts after her.
Okay, and the four guards quickly begin to chase the two of you as well. Meanwhile, Sergei, you are now disguised as this guard. You just watch as you see Saga and Thorik leg it off, presumably to the north of town, guys? I don't know. It's your choice. North is the way you came in from town. North, I'm trying to think of useful locations. Northwest will be where Darren Edemath is. Southeast is kind of the direction of Elsa's house and Alderley Farm, or you have Fall West, which is like the manor house, or the ruins of the manor, should I say?
Going to the manor would probably be a bad idea if we're right.
Yeah.
We did agree to meet Sergei in the north before I came back into the village.
I was gonna say north. I was just gonna bolt north
Yeah,
the
it's
time.
probably logical that we'd go north again.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. I had that presumption because of the talking of rendezvous anyway. So yeah. So you watch them bolt north, and these 4 guards heading in that direction as well. So at least the entrance way into the Townmaster's hall, at least for now, is unguarded.
No, bloody hell. Okay. As we're approaching, I'm just going to say, Sildar, once Johann and I are clear, could you get Gundren and send him in the direction we go?
Oh, wait, are we? Is Gundren leaving? What? What's going on?
I don't know.
Is there
I suppose
a change of
we-
plan? Are we leaving? Are you leaving town? Is he leaving? What's going on?
Well, doesn't matter.
Right.
We
well,
just need to rendezvous. Let's
Right.
focus on that for now.
okay. Right. So, yes. Once you're in, I'll go and. Whatever. Yeah, I'll
Once
go.
we're
I'll go
out,
and tell him.
We'll
Right.
arrange what happens from there.
I'll go tell him. Right. So, just let me do all the talking.
Very well.
Okay. So, just to be clear, we're going to the Townmaster, right?
We'll go to the Townmaster, yes, and then get the keys to get Johann.
Right. Well, I don't know how we're going to convince him to do that, but we'll see. Look, if you want to step in and say anything, then please do.
I will.
And, he marches in, trying to look as confident as he can and unawkward as he can, and he marches in. And there's the big hall, and there's a few connecting doors to the hall, but at the end of the room is like a table with kind of documents, quill and ink, and behind that is sat the fat, pompous Harbin Wester, Townmaster of Phandelver, writing away with a monocle in his one eye as he's scratching on some parchment. And Sildar says, Townmaster, I have come with urgent need to question our prisoner. And the Townmaster looks up at him and he says, right, this is unexpected at this time in the evening. And Sildar says, yes, I know it's not necessarily following protocol, but I'm afraid to say that new evidence has come to light, and I need to clarify a few things with him. If you'd be so kind as to, if we may, take the keys to the jail, I would be most grateful. And he kind of looks to you, Sergei, for perhaps a morale boost.
I'll just say, yes, we're sorry for intruding you. It is urgent.
And the Townmaster looks slightly uneasy. In fact, could I get a persuasion check from you, Sergei, with advantage because of Sildar's help?
Okay. First one's better than the second. Persuasion, you say?
Yes, please.
That is a dirty 20.
Beautiful.
Whew.
He looks uneasy, but you see him unhook a set of keys from his belt, and he hands them over to you, Sergei.
Thank you. We shouldn't be too long. We won't keep you up.
And Sildar says, aye, thank you, Townmaster. We'll be as quick as we can.
And then,
and then Sildar says, if I may, and forgive me, Townmaster, if I am overstepping here, but it is getting late, and it would be unwise to burn the candle at both ends, so to speak. So, and again, apologies if this is an overstep, but perhaps some rest might be in order. It's been a intense few days. And the Townmaster says, yes, I'm inclined to agree. Between you and I, that Albrecht chap has been breathing down my neck all day. Frankly, a nice sherry would not go amiss. And he puts his quill down and rolls up whatever he's working on, and he swigs a little bit of whatever's left of his wine that he's been drinking, kind of smacks his stomach as he stands up, and then says, good night. Just leave the keys on the table.
We shall do.
And,
Have a long rest. It's going to be a long day tomorrow.
let's hope not. And he kind of waddles off in the direction of the door.
Right. I'm going to kind of look to Sildar expectantly, like, take to the jails now, please.
He says, yes, very, very well. And he marches you towards the doors to the cells. Saga and Thorik, you are running through the streets at this point. And you have the guards behind you. They're chasing you. Is there anything that you'd like to do in the immediacy?
How close are the guards behind us?
30 feet at this point.
Ooh.
They were pretty much on top of you when you started legging it, so you're really going to have struggle to make some distance. What would you like to do? I can do this as a chase if you like, with some initiative.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Thorik just looks at Saga, just sort of shouts to Saga, like, "Hey, you! Barbarian!" No, you know she's not barbarian.
Yeah. she's it's that thing where she's like, I'm actually a little bit hurt. I know this is hard, but
When she looks-
actually a little bit hurt.
When she looks back, he mouths,
So,
"Sorry."
you
But he
double-faced traitor.
clutches his beard. And he just sort of like, while running after her, he just tries to get her eyes and sort of looks back at them and then kind of just gestures with his hammer.
How many were they? How many were there?
4.
She'll just nod and then turn around and be like, right.
And he's gonna like grab onto her and try and is there like a side street we can go into?
Yeah, there's plenty of little back alleys.
I grab Saga and pull her into a side alley and then stop her and then like wait. And then I'm just like,
oh yeah.
are we just with the few millisecond that we have, I'm just like, are we doing this? I'm about to hit a guard in the face.
Yes. Are we using weapons or is it just?
Yeah, we won't kill them though.
Yeah, of course.
And then hopefully we've got the drop on them as soon as they come around the corner. I was just gonna fucking pluck one of them.
All right. So they come around the corner. You get ready for that swing.
I'm a criminal.
So
this is my life of crime.
My deepest apologies, Ollie. But we're gonna have to roll some initiative.
Sorry, Ollie. We miss you.
All right. So can you get some initiative rolls for me, please?
It's not good for me. It's a 7.
Okay.
Oh dear.
It's a dirty 20.
Oh yes.
A dirty 20. All right. 1 second. Dirty 20. And then we've got the guards at...
We can take 4 guards.
Yeah. Well, Saga thinks she can.
I mean,
take 4 guards.
a dirty 20 on the old initiative is a good place to start. All right. So,
Am I getting a surprise? He asked. Sweetly.
I mean, a surprise is going to be a bit much, given that they were just tussling you to the ground only minutes before.
But they
well,
don't
barely
know
minutes
I'm
before.
there.
Yeah, but they are on their guard because they're kind of like, you know.
Okay.
I mean, look,
I
you've got a dirty 20 on the initiative.
I did.
I mean, you're gonna get first go anyway. So
Okay.
one of the guards comes around the corner. You are up first, so you're swinging that hammer,
Yep.
presumably. Let's
Yep.
roll to hit for me then, please.
And I just sort of mouth, sorry. as,
Are you saying sorry?
as the hammer collides. They're just doing their job, you know.
Ooh,
All right.
Guards.
To hit, that is a 17.
A 17 will hit. So roll for damage for me.
I bloody hope so. They don't. Vanland's a frontier town. They don't have the means to gild everyone in plate armor. Where's my plate armor?
I know. Where's our plate armor?
Yeah, where's
for,
our
the,
plate?
for the record, in terms of armor, we're looking at chain shirts and shields on these guards.
That's what we're wearing.
Yeah.
We're copying our style. 9 points of bludgeoning damage, non-lethal
9?
bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Everything is non-lethal.
Yes.
Okay. How are you taking this guy out then?
Oh, great. Like for flavor, I guess just he's kind of just letting his hammer do the work and just letting the momentum of this guy. If he's wearing a helm, he just wants to kind of like ring a ding ding the helm and just
Ding, ding, ding,
down.
ding. All right, cool. And you just whack him like whack-a-mole, dong,
Yeah.
and he just collapses at your feet. So that's him done. Is there anything else you'd like to do at this point?
Probably like is it what's our environment like currently in the immediate like sort of
I mean, it's you're in a narrow alley between buildings.
Okay. I'll probably just like make space for Saga. I'll probably like go shoulder to shoulder with Saga, so we're kind of like blocking the alleyway if that's
Sure.
possible.
Okay.
So no one can kind of like get around us and then surround us or anything like that. We're gonna be like head on.
Okay. Cool. All right. So you're
Um,
kind of shoulder to shoulder, as it were.
Aye. Bonus actions. I'm a cleric, so don't really have any.
Okay.
So that's me done.
Saga, you're up. They're coming just
Ah.
around the corner. You are up next. What would you like to do?
So someone's already there in front of us, or did we just get one?
Yeah, one is certainly within range. You could probably just step into range to take him out if you wanted to, or attempt to take him out.
Yep, let's do that.
Okay.
With my great sword, non-lethal damage.
Of course.
Yeah.
Give it a swing.
Still,
Let's see what we get.
Still, I don't know. Still hitting hard. 22 to hit.
Oh, beautiful. All right, let's roll for damage.
Ten.
How are you taking him out?
I hit with the flat on my sword
Right.
on his head as well, and just knock him out.
This could be fairly quick with those sorts of rolls.
Did you just slap someone with a sword?
Yes. You said don't get.
That's a new level of badassery, right?
So good. So good.
All right. In which case, then, we now have one of the guards comes round the corner, sees the two bodies on the floor, and he's got a spear in hand. They're not particularly well armed in terms of weapons, at least. So he's going to go for. I mean, you both look equally threatening. I think he's going to go.
But I'm just a lady.
He's going to go for you, Thorik.
You sexist pig.
I know.
And he's going to kind of take a step back and try and lunge with his spear, and you just effortlessly just sidestep out of the way as he really like signposts the strike that he's going for, and that's going to be his go. So we have the other guard coming in. He is going to go for you, Saga. Oops.
Progressive.
Ooh, that's a little bit better for him at least. That's going to be a 20 against your armor class.
It does hit.
I would have thought so. And that's going to be 9 piercing damage against you as he really finds an opening.
Okay, that stings a little bit.
Yeah, I would have thought so. Yeah, he really manages to embed his spear into just kind of like under your armpit. Really like
an unnecessary place to aim.
Yeah, I know, but it was like full damage on the damage dice, so it's gotta hurt, right? All right. So next up, then we're at the top of the round. Thorik, it's you. What would you like to do?
I would like to just, as this spear kind of comes out towards me, I would like to sweep it further out with my shield, bringing the hammer underneath just to kind of like crack him in the ribs.
Right. Let's roll to hit.
Wait. Let's try and keep our dice on the table. That's maths. +5. 18.
Oh, another hit. Nice.
Right.
As you create that opening for yourself, let's see whether or not you crack a rib.
9 again.
Oh, sir.
Blimey.
For this particular guard, that's not enough to take him out.
Oh.
But you do hear a very clear crack as you think you may have broken one of his ribs. But he is still standing, this particular one. Anything else you'd like to do?
Just under my breath, I just say to Saga, I've missed this.
Saga,
Yeah.
you have one of the guards engaged with you. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go for the armpit stabber.
Official NPC.
Yeah. Let's see. Great sword attack. Dirty 20.
Fuck me, you guys are rolling well tonight. All right, roll for damage for me, please.
That's a 7, but I've hit, so I'm using one of my superiority dice.
Good move.
So that will be a maneuvering attack. Not that.
Okay. Does that do extra damage?
It does.
Okay.
Let me just. So an extra D8. So it's 11 damage.
How much, sorry?
11.
How are you finishing him?
Just, I started strong, so I'll just slap with the backhand of the sword.
Nice. Okay, so next up then, we have the one remaining guardsman who is now looking a little bit sheepish as he's just watched his comrades drop in quick succession. He has what you suspect is a broken rib. He's going to use his action to disengage from you, and he's going to leg it around the corner. Okay. So that then means that we should be at the top of the round, which means then, Thorik, you are up. This guy's just legged it around the corner. He's got a 30-foot movement. You've got 25. So you are either going to have to dash to get in melee with him if you wanted to, or hit him with a ranged attack. Assuming, of course, you wanted to take him out.
Yeah, question.
Yeah.
Can I Can I non-lethal with a spell? Probably. I'm trying to think how the hell I would non-lethal with.
That is an edge
Flame.
case that has never come up in a game for me before. I'm trying to think how on earth you would.
Depends on the spell, maybe.
I think so.
With Sacred Flame, I can't think how I would non-lethal with that.
No, I can't really either.
Could I non-lethal throw Gladys?
I would say yes, because I think you can much more specifically aim to maim rather with that than perhaps with a spell.
I leave like the little protective sheath on the head of the axe, and I go around the corner. I just drop my warhammer and take Gladys and just take a second. I've moved my full 25 feet, so I'm like 10 foot away. I just throw Gladys to catch him just on the nape of the neck with the handle as it spins a half turn.
All right, roll to hit for me.
Go, Gladys, go.
Go, Gladys, go.
16?
Just hits! 16 is the armor class.
Yes.
Ooh. With Gladys.
He's looking pretty wibbly wobbly at this point, so
Gladys.
a good hit should take him out.
5. Technically slashing, but bludgeoning.
Sure.
Probably.
We can change it to bludgeoning for this
Sure.
particular instance. I don't think it's going to make a huge difference which damage type it is. He's only guard. How is he going down?
Oh, just it's just kind of goes half over end, and instead of hitting like the head of the axe, even though it's covered, sort of just skims the back of his neck, and then the handle comes and just goes thump, and he just hits the floor.
Awesome. Okay, great. So you watch as this last guard drops to the ground, having just been hit in the back of the head by Gladys.
Good shot.
Right. Is there anyone on the street?
Saga and Thorik. Could I ask, please? That
No.
You enter the breakout room.
No,
Oh.
I don't want to go.
Hi everyone, I hope you're enjoying today's episode of Bardic Quest. Before we get back to the adventure, I just want to take a moment to ask for your support. We work hard to bring you the best episodes every week, and we're always looking for ways to improve and make the show even better. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel. Your support helps us reach more people and keep the show going. And if you want to be even more involved, why not leave a comment or hit the like button on the latest episode? Your feedback is always appreciated. We have so many great episodes for you to check out, so don't miss out. Subscribe to Bardic Quest on YouTube now and never miss an episode. And with that, let's get back to the adventure. Johann.
Yeah.
You are sat with your eyes closed in the cell. You hear the door swing open, and Sergei, you start to make your way down the steps, and Sergei comes into view. You hear Sildar call after you, and he says, I'll instruct Gundren to meet you all, and if you feel you're safe.
You come down here with me, Sildar.
Right, okay, I sorry, I wasn't sure. This informing Gundren thing was new information. I wasn't ready for it. That's fine, I can come down.
We'll get back to that, don't worry.
And he comes down, and he's keeping a very close eye on that door. He is seeming very eager to not be seen down here.
Okay.
with you.
Can I see Johann?
Yes, you can. Johann is behind just like bars, just like no like door. It's just all bars.
I'll head up then and I'll just say, "Hello, old friend."
And
Little early, I believe the condemned are usually hanged at dawn.
Johann, you are seeing, for the record, a guardsman talking in Sergei's voice.
That's why he responds the way he does. And he's
Sure.
kind of glares at him and goes, basically what I just said.
As much as I would like to hang you, Johann, you have Saga to kiss, Thorik to. I don't know what you're going to do with Thorik, but I don't want to know.
Johann steadily gets to his feet, goes up to the bars and kind of gives him a little sniff.
I've had a bath.
I was going to say, he doesn't smell of anything particularly strong.
And he realizes, oh yeah, that's not a good test anymore. And he goes,
The first time we met, you lifted me up off the ground and you were asking for the red wizard.
and then Johann, his eyes light up with recognition, but also kind of dart anxiously towards the rat.
There is a rat on a stool, just watching very closely what is happening.
Listen, guard.
Yes.
What?
Sildar draws his sword immediately, and he says, "Oh, fuck." And he says, "That's his familiar. He knows we're here."
Grab it! Kill it! Kill it now!
God! Sildar, kill it! I'm really unlocking Johann.
All right. Sildar strikes at the rat, and as he does so, you see him cut through the rat, and his sword gets stuck in the stool, and he has to just like rip it out. And as the rat kind of fades from existence, much like it did in the workshop.
This is a revelation! I want this open.
It should already be open.
Yes.
It's been open the whole time.
The door is now unlocked. Johann, you are able, should you wish to escape.
Can I get my stuff?
You can. Yes, it's kind of in a pile on the floor.
Okay.
Okay, we've got to go.
We have no time. You'll have noticed that.
Yes. Come on, hurry.
And you hurry up the stairs, and just as you are about to reach the top of the stairs, Iano Albrecht comes into view. But for the first time for you, Sergei, you notice something in his possession which he didn't have before,
Oh, don't
which
say
is
it.
a staff made entirely of glass. Saga, Thorik.
Yep.
Yes.
The guards are on the ground.
Saga's going to grab them and pull them into the alleyway.
Okay.
Pull them completely into the alleyway.
Okay. Sure.
And if they have, do we have any rope between us?
I have some.
You do. Yeah, you have some rope.
Can we tie them up to each other? We have 50. You have 50 foot of hempen rope.
Yeah, that should be enough to
Yeah,
to
50
tie.
feet.
Yeah, that should be plenty to
Yeah.
tie them all together. Okay.
Yeah, we like Scooby Doo back to back,
Yes.
just bodily around.
So they all wearing like helmets.
I'm going to grab a helmet. I'm going to take one of the helmets. That looks like it would fit my head.
Hang on. I take the helmets off. What do these people look like?
Oh, yeah.
One of them you both instantly recognize.
It's not bloody Tommy, is it?
It's
No.
Tommy.
No way.
Oh,
The face of the man who accosted you in the sleeping giant tap house and
They
you
are.
tortured for information
Oh,
is sat.
intimidated.
They're
Not
bloody
tortured.
red brands. They're red brands.
I told you. If Sildar knows about this,
Honestly, I don't think he does. But how do you feel about it? If they're going well, we might complicate things.
what's your plan?
Well, I was going to say we could go and, ensure that Johann gets out, because I feel a lot less guilty now having, it being these bozos. Never used the word bozo in his life.
I mean, she kind of grabs Tommy from the scruff of the neck again.
They're all unconscious at this point.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah,
for the
she'll.
record. Yeah,
I mean, we could take one as insurance.
you certainly can.
I mean, and do what with him? It's just going to be a liability. We know. That's all
Yeah,
we need
we
right
know.
now. We need to our compatriots are making some sinister hand gestures.
Yeah.
What? No, we're not.
Shush! Shush you! You've had enough screen time. Sorry.
She's just gonna let go, so Tommy's body just goes pong.
He doesn't.
Let's just maybe sort of hover and make sure that they get out, and then
Yes.
Yeah. We go and hover.
You're going to hover
Against the wall, like
near the Townmaster's Hall, or
Yes. How close is the Townmaster's Hall? Is quite close to the pub, isn't it?
yeah, which is maybe 100 feet from where you are at this point.
Drink.
yes.
We didn't have dinner.
Yeah.
I'm hungry. I'm food motivated and I'm hangry and I feel bad, but now I don't. But I'm confused and.
So you're making your way to the inn.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, let's go outside the inn and then peek in.
Yeah.
To the inn,
no,
or
no, peek
To the inn.
inside the inn.
the inn?
Keep
Okay.
an eye on the
Sure.
town hall.
So you make your way back down towards the town square, towards the inn, and as you're coming around the corner to the inn, the hall is across the way from the inn. You see two guards with their spears in hands running to the front door of the hall
Ooh.
and into the hall.
We
have to go.
follow.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
So
just, I look lovingly at the door of the inn, like,
Can smell food.
yeah, it's just like the waft of the landlord is like goes outside and like scrapes off like a full plate of pie and mash that someone just didn't eat, like they were picking at it, just scrapes it off to the dogs, and Thorik's looking at like,
so you head towards the Townmaster's Hall. Are you going to go into the Townmaster's Hall, or are you staying outside?
I look at my
In.
All right. So you charge.
At least do the peek head in.
All right. Okay. So
she's above and I'm below.
Yeah.
so you run up to the doorway of the Townmaster's Hall, and you open the door slightly ajar and peek in, and you can see down the hall to there's a door to the left, above which you can see, surrounded by 6 guards looking through the doorway, and it looks as though he's looking kind of downwards. Iano Albrecht. He looks furious. But there is another detail about him that you notice for the first time. This time, in his possession is a staff made entirely of glass.
Mm.
And that is where we shall end this session.
Oh, no.
Finally. Oh.
Wayne, can we play for longer, please?
Yes.
So that's it for another exciting episode of Bardic Quest. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Before we go, we just wanted to give a big shout out to James Webster for letting us use his amazing animated artwork as part of the show. If you're a fan, be sure to show your support at patreon.com/JamesRPGArt. And of course, we can't forget the incredible sounds and music provided by Sirenscape. So head over to sirenscape.com to check out their amazing work.